Good morning, folks. Here I am again, Ron Bishop, Timaru Tourist Promotions Limited. Yes, I'm the big chief in Timaru Tourist Promotions Limited. Now listen, what do you think of her? Did you see her the other night on TV3? She's a blonde chick. Her name's Janie Annear. And she was in a debate with all these other blokes. You see, she was the only woman in the debate. And they were debating whether to make drugs in New Zealand legal, you see. And she was on the losing team. She wanted not to have any legalisation, something. I don't know what the hell it was all about. Look, they were just yelling and bloody screaming. And I said to the missus, my wife, that's Margaret, she's a nice lady. I said to Margaret, now listen, how do you think she's going? She said, she's not putting Timaru in a very good light, is she? And I thought, no, she's not. Everybody in New Zealand thinks Timaru is a place full of drugs. It's not true. And of course it's worse than that. The whole message is going around the world that New Zealand is a place where they sell drugs in stores and dairies and all sorts of places, you know, on the streets. Christ almighty. I was embarrassed. I was really embarrassed. This is not about me and what I think of the debate. The Timaru Herald's got a headline here, Annear coy about TV drugs debate. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. I don't know what she was doing there in the first place. She should have turned it down. But anyway, she was there, and they're now asking her what she thinks, how she went. She's saying you'll have to ask other people, not me. Let them be the judge. So let's have a look in this Timaru Herald and see what other people are saying. Here's a bloke with a lot to say. His name's Peter O'Neill, and he's the editor of the Timaru Herald. His headline is Debate Lost in the Haze. This man doesn't like me. He won't print any of my letters, and he kicked me out of his the Timaru Herald the other day. But anyway, he's in here every day, most days, with an opinion. But I'm not worried about his opinion. I'm worried about other people's opinion. And we've got some here in the letters to the editor. I'm going to read this out to you now. It's from, who's it from? Let's have a look. Oh yes, it's from Neil Jacks from Upper Hutt. Okay? Righto, Neil Jacks from Upper Hutt. This is your letter. This is what you wrote to the Timaru Herald. The vote. As an ex-South Cantabrian, I cringed on Wednesday night watching the Mayor of Timaru embarrass herself and the city nationally on TV3's The Vote. What a lot of overly emotive, hysterical dribble she spouted about synthetic drugs. All she needed was a pitchfork and a flaming torch, and her persona as a Rabbi Hicksville backwater conservative redneck would have been complete. Gee, Jack, you're rubbing it in, aren't you? But anyway, as someone who regularly returns to my hometown of Temuka, I sometimes read the Timaru Herald, and it is evident from the court news that Timaru does have a major drug problem with alcohol. It's no surprise to me that the Mayor of Timaru seemingly ignores the real drug problem in her city and focuses her attention on peripheral minor matters in what I view as an attention-seeking grab for votes. It's also no surprise that her side was soundly thrashed in the so-called debate. It offered no evidence, just emotional charged hearsay. How embarrassing, Timaru. Neil Jacks, Upper Hutt. And the footnote says from the editor, see the story on page 1. So there you are. It's not just me. Other people around New Zealand are not happy with Janie's performance either. So Janie, there's your evaluation. Take it or leave it, but I think you better pull your socks up. Catch you later.